Big news this week, Nick Diaz, the 5-year suspension with the Nevada State Athletic Commission. A lot of people instantly hit me up and said, what does Chael think about this? You had your run-ins with the NSAC. You left there on fairly positive terms with them, but this was wild. I mean, this was strong. This was unique. What is your take on this whole thing?
Yeah, oh boy, okay, so here's what happened with me. I can only tell you from my perspective. Every time I went before them, I got bad news. Every time. And every time they were fair. Every time I was objective enough to know when I went before them, I'm wrong. I'm powerless and I'm wrong. And they treated me fair. I never got news that I wanted. I always got bad, but it was fair. I can go through the history of that commission, and fair is one word I would use to describe them. They've always been very reasonable and understanding. The Diaz situation that's the head scratcher. Of the whole time with them, it's the one where I go, you know, I need to give us some explanation. What exactly happened here? And that's not even to throw stones, but man, we got to have some clarity. If a guy can't understand what he did wrong for everybody, this is a weird one. This is a really weird one. I hope that when a small period of time passes, that Nick Diaz can go back in there and he can just level with them and go, guys, let's try this again. I really feel from knowing them that they'll say, okay, let's try this again. And I do not believe that they will. I don't think he's going to be out for 5 years. This is my own personal take, but like you said, I've been there, man. I've been on the other side of the desk with those guys. I've studied them, I know them, and I really feel that it won't uphold. But this is a mess right now. He doesn't deserve that. He doesn't deserve 5 years. And there's been a major outcry for him. One, because of the confusion on the rules, but two, because people just like him. You know, he's never hurt anybody. That guy's never lied to anybody. He's never stolen from anybody. He's never cheated anybody. Never. He's got a really good reputation. And so you're seeing his friends come out. You know, I'm one of them. You're seeing his buddies come out and go, wait a minute. You know, let's get a review on this. And I think they will review it.
A big one that also came out was Ronda Rousey in the middle of a press conference, you know, the on sale for Melbourne, huge stadium show. What do you think about that? I mean, I think it's unquestionable she's the biggest star in the sport right now. And for her to not even be asked a question about it, but to take that platform, which is to sell tickets for this massive stadium show, and step up and say, this is what I think is right. Do you applaud her for that? Do you say, whoa, be careful, you're treading on thin ice there? What do you think?
No, Ronda Rousey's a gangster. You don't cross her friends. It's as simple as that. If you're one of Ronda's friends, you're one of her friends, and she's a real person. And I can't say enough good things about her. And the one thing about Ronda that a lot of the new fans miss, she was here before there was fame and money. Those things found her. She was living in her car, checked out of high school as a sophomore to pursue an Olympic dream, went and made 2 Olympic teams, represented this country with honor, won a junior world gold medal, won a bronze medal in the Olympic Games for us. We as a nation get to celebrate that. She got a grand total of this. She was living in her car with an Olympic bronze medal, but she was chasing a dream. She was a purist. The money and the fame all came later. And she's a real person. And if you're real people, if you're a good person, when somebody messes with your friend, they're messing with you. And she's a real person. And I've always looked at her highly, and it moved her even further up on my ladder.